Episode 4, Part 2, Spyro 2, 4 minutes of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. If you're not aware of what this series is, go watch Episode 1, Part 1. If for some reason you're here in what would be Episode 11 of this entire sort of series, then clearly you've gotten lost along the way. I'm not going to explain the premise, I'm just going to let you figure it out, because I'm not very good at explaining things clearly. Actually, that's quite untrue. I feel like I'm pretty decent at explaining things. But just thinking back to like the 3 minutes and comparing it to the 2 minutes. So, I mean, sort of spoilers. I only spoil like the game that I'm playing, which is probably the right thing to do. Episode 1 and Episode 2 was just Glimmer. And then Episode 3 happened and we're playing a speedway all of a sudden. This is going to be basically expanding on that. There's nothing really to think about with this. For the record, I do go ahead and route these beforehand, just to give myself an idea of what I'm doing. I try to route things which are sort of reasonable. With how bad I've played Glimmer here though, this does get a little bit sketchy. Definitely not happy with how I've played that, but I think we're still getting out in okay time. But what I will say is that, unlike, say, Spyro 1 and Spyro 3, Spyro 2 is going to rely a lot on tricks, I think, to potentially stay relevant in the gem race. Obviously, Spyro 2 has the least amount of gems out of the 3. Spyro 1 has 14,000, Spyro 3 has 20, and then Spyro 2 only has 10. Albeit 2,000 gems in Spyro 1 are essentially the bonus level. And in Spyro 3, 5,000 of them are in the super bonus round. But still, this game will struggle to keep up in the sort of gem race that is sort of going on between the 3 games. There's the amazing Ocean Speedway skip in case you don't have swim. It does require the wall, unfortunately, so it's not like a universal thing. Actually, here's a challenge to you guys. Find a skip into Ocean Speedway that doesn't use swim and doesn't use the Aquaria wall. Bonus rule, don't use NTSCJ, I know about that entry. That's cheating. Because, like, I got posed that question recently, and, like, I couldn't actually solve it. I had a little bit of a look, and I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do with that. But, there you go. That's your challenge for you to try at home. And also, feel free to get, like, 900 gems with this 4 minutes. I definitely don't think 885 is anywhere near the most you could get here. That's the problem with me doing this in sort of one shoot, is if I mess up, well, you get to see it. But 885 for episode 4, if we compare that to episode 3, that is an increase of 208, which is the same difference between episode 1 and 2. But 885, probably with 900 very much be impossible. Pretty good going for Spyro 2. That's the video. Bye-bye.